Jack in the Box, baby. Jack in the Box mukbang slash, or the mukbang per se, just eat with me a Jack in the Box mukbang type thing. And this is also going to be where I'm going to talk about the holidays, Christmas time, what I did over the holidays. I know everybody celebrates Christmas, but I do, so I'm going to say Merry Christmas! Just because I celebrate it. Yes, I got my usual. I got my tacos. I had to get my tacos, you know that. My nose is all out of whack, sorry. By the way, I got my frappe. I drip and roll it. It's good. Anywho. Oh, God. Alright, sorry, guys. So here's some sweet and sour sauce. You know, gotta have that to go with my tacos. So, for Christmas, this is what I did. My cousin and his wife came from out in town to come stay with Mom and Dad. And then we came over and visited with them and stuff and saw them, and my husband was working during this. And I went about my normal day. Doing my normal things, you know, couponing, whatnot, what have you, right? I got to see them, which I was very happy about getting to see them. Well, we left on a Friday the 22nd. I don't think what the date was for Friday. The 22nd. Went to Vegas. Me and my husband did. And got to go see his dad for the holidays, for Christmas time, and get to hang out with him. Lots of fun. Lots of fun in Vegas. Not even chocolate. Very, very good. So yeah, we had lots of fun in Vegas. Didn't do a whole lot. We didn't go see any shows or anything, but we still had fun. Let's walk around some. Took rides, played with food, you know, all kind of thing. Up rides. And then taxi cab rides, whatnot. We were staying at the new Resorts World. That's newly built, you know. Anyway, yeah, it was good. Now, I will say this. Food, I'm gonna adjust this. Food in Vegas, I knew it was kind of high. I knew that going into it, but I didn't know it was gonna be as high as it was. So if you're thinking about going to Vegas and you're not used to high prices, like your area's a little cheaper than some, plan accordingly. Okay, if you're gonna go for the first time ever, or if you've ever been, but you haven't been in a while. Pandemic changed a lot with Vegas. Me and my husband went to a excuse me, allergies, whatever this mess is I got going on. Okay, so anyways, so we went to a place there at the Resorts World for breakfast. It's called Junior's. It's based out in New York City, so if you've ever heard of it, you know what it is. Anyways, it was $60 for breakfast. I got an Eggs Benedict. He got a hash, I think he got a hash thing. And we got 2 drinks. We got a tea and a coffee, and spent $60 before tip. Before tip, people. I'm used to maybe spending 20 bucks on breakfast. That includes drinks. Yeah, that was, yeah. Then, so we ate there the night we got there. We ate at that restaurant too. And it was really good. They had some split pea soup. Oh my God. It was worth the price. $10 for a bowl of soup. But it was homemade and it was so good. And they served you with some croutons to go in it. Oh, I love croutons in my soup. Let me get a little more. Mmm. 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 Very good. Yeah. So we was there. And we get them what's up. Well, we were in Vegas, of course. That's what you do. You go to Vegas. You gamble. That's just nature of it. Right? Most people do. Not everybody maybe doesn't, but most do. We went to a Korean corn dog place while we were there. And it was really, really good. Like, super good. I never had a Korean corn dog before. He had the corn dog, I had the cheese dog, where it's just cheese inside of there. Deep fried cheese. It was good, but excuse my coughing. I'm gonna say this. It wasn't quite as good as I remember them being back in the day when you get them at the mall stand and the corn dog stand in the lawn. Well, they use cheddar. I don't know what the mall uses. They use Velveeta or what they use. But it just didn't. Cheddar's kind of hard to melt, right? And it didn't melt right. I should have gotten the mozzarella. But it was still good. Again, just not what I was, expecting, I guess. We found another place to go for breakfast that was off the strip. And it was called Excellent Breakfast and Brunch, because they serve lunch, breakfast and lunch, and that's it. They close at like 3 o'clock, I think, something like that. So they're not a dinner restaurant. So we went there, and it was more reasonable. It was about $20 for the both of us. You don't know what kind of drink there is in that hunt. Because drinks in Vegas, just for tea. And coffee. $4 and some change. I'm like, only $5 for a beverage. I thought Washington was high, which it is on their drinks, but I didn't say. But anyways. Then I don't think else we ate it for lunch one day. I can't remember. Oh, the first day we checked in for lunch, we had the food court, which was good. Oh, this big Chinese like food court thing. I forget what it's called. But it's got ramen, it's got some pho, it's got a pho restaurant, it's got a giant, it's got one that does rice bowls, it's got a barbecue place, it's also got a Mexican restaurant that was really good. The first day that I was there, all I got was the elote, which if you know what elote is, it's the Mexican corn in the cup with the seasonings and the spices and the lime and all that. It was really good. That's all I ate because I didn't want a big something because we were going to have dinner later with his dad. Then, on the day we go to leave, the day before we leave, I go back there and we ate in that food court again. I got nachos and the elote. Oh, the nachos were so good. They were carne asada nachos with refried beans and cheese and sour cream and guacamole. They were so good. They slapped. They did. And that same day for lunch, day before lunch, we went and ate Asian food with his dad. No, wait. Sorry, that was the day before that. No, we did eat Asian food the day before that, but it was Korean. Hot pot. But it wasn't a pot. It was, Korean barbecue, not hot pot. Sorry. Two different things. There's Korean hot pot, which is like a pot that you cook it in. Or there's Korean barbecue, which is the grill, where you grill it. Or they have some that are combinations of both. Or then they also have some where you just grab the food and they make it in the back and then they give it to you. This one was a grill, and you grilled it yourself, or your server could do it for you, and our server did it for us. It was just easier. Have him do it for us. Then, the day before we left, left on, this was Wednesday when we had all that. No, sorry. Monday, because we left on Tuesday. On Sunday, for dinner, we went to Genting Palace. If you've ever heard of Genting Palace, it's their Resorts World. It's right near where because we stayed at the Conrad Hilton. There's the Hilton, and then there's the really high-end home I didn't even know existed. Conrad's high too. But anyways, so there's this place called Genting Palace. Just like sounds Asian. Chinese restaurant. So we get in there. Of course, they charge you for water. Your first water. You get a Fiji water. Then they give you tap after that. And they have a tasting menu that's 6-course tasting menu. I didn't get that because I don't eat I'm not adventurous. I don't eat seafood really, and I don't eat duck. And duck was on there. So I didn't get that because it was all seafood and duck and stuff and sparrows. So their first, and it was $168 a person for this 6-course tasting menu. My husband got it and his dad got it. First course was a shrimp thing, like a big piece of ball of shrimp type of thing, deep fried, really good, they said. Then duck salad. Then they had lobster for their third course. I think it was 6-course tasting menu, 5 or 6. Anyways, the lobster was their next course. Well, my husband's allergic to lobster, so he asked, what can I substitute for? So they said, you can have the sea bass. So they gave him sea bass instead. And he was able to eat that. I think it's only 5 because unless I'm missing one in there. And their spare ribs was the 4th one. Yeah, spare ribs. It's spare ribs. Then their last one that I remember was dessert. And it was this almond something or other. My husband couldn't have it. So I was like, can I substitute the dessert for something else? They said, sure. Of course, every other dessert had fruit in it, and he can't have fruit either. So his dad got 2 different types of desserts to try. So there. That was it. Oh, and at the Korean barbecue place, they did have all you can eat. It's all you can eat food, of course. And they did have all you can eat ice cream too. They said, couldn't eat more than, I didn't even eat the 1 little cup they gave me because it's a lot. But yeah. The food was really, really good. I'm not missing some food in there somewhere, probably. Because Friday was food court and that place. Saturday was breakfast at Junior's. What did we eat? What else did we eat on Saturday? I can't fully remember everywhere we ate. Oh, we ate for Dim Tai Fung, sorry. Saturday for lunch we had Dim Tai Fung, DTF. If you've ever had Dim Tai Fung, it's a very, very good restaurant. It's Asian food, but it's like dumplings, dim sum type. It's a dim sum restaurant. They got like all the dumplings. They got the fried rices. They got the noodle dishes. They've got a bunch of apps and all kinds of stuff. Very, very good. And it was worth it. That place was really good. Oh, and that was also, I think, the night. I mean, my husband Jeffrey went over too. Let me think. It might have been that night that we went over and had the buffet over at La Palm. That was pretty good too. That was one of the cheaper buffets in Vegas. Have a good day. God bless.